I feel like anytime I start the video sitting in the chair, we're talking business. Big update is needed on what has been going on the last couple of weeks, because it's been a little bit of a roller coaster between trying to stick to this 10-week challenge and everything else going on in life. Okay, in today's video though, I want to show you my updated eating routine and how I'm eating without tracking calories and how I'm fueling my body, not restricting any foods, any food groups, and just being super balanced and enjoying everything in moderation. And also an update on what actually has been going on, because I almost just quit and I'm surprised I'm sitting here and recording this video, because I honestly was just like, what's the point? So today's rest day, so I am off for a run this morning. I usually tend to go for in around 5k, or like I was building myself up to 5k and trying to improve my time. But this week I'm actually taking a bit of a deload week, so I'm just like reducing my intensity and the load of training that I've been doing, just because I've been pushing myself quite hard over a number of weeks and trying to hit PRs. So I just need to give my muscles and my central nervous system that little bit of extra recovery, so I can just keep on growing, keep on pushing, going forward. Even today with my run, I'm just going to take it easy, probably go for about 3k just to get my body moving, get some fresh air in, listen to a good audiobook. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a slow morning today just because I woke up a little bit tired. So I normally would like just get up, get ready, take a pre-workout and go, whether that be a run or a gym. But I'm gonna sit down, have a coffee, journal for a little bit. So I was never one to be eating in the mornings when I did train really early, because I was just like, I just want to roll out of bed, get my pre-workout and just get going. But lately I've been finding that I've been just having a lot more energy if I do have something small, and especially now as females, and the effect of like fasting, or like the negative effects that prolonged fasting can have like on our hormones. I've been just trying to have something small, like it doesn't have to be a full-on breakfast that I'm finding hard to digest, but literally the best snack that has been just like working tremendously on like my energy levels and my output levels has been just like a banana or half a banana, and then just some peanut butter and either a black coffee or some Ross Nutrition pre-workout. I am just wearing the MG official Do It For You cap, so you can see the embroidery here, Do It For You, MG official logo. It has a little adjustable clip at the back, and it has holes here at the top just so like it's breathable and your head is not absolutely sweaty. Been honestly wearing them the whole time, whether it's like bad hair day and you just need a cap, or you're wearing a cute outfit to go with it. Running especially, I just find it really nice. I put my headphones on and just like blocks out everything. Leave the link in the description below if you want to get yourself one of those caps, and you can use save 10 for 10% off. About to make some breakfast. I went for a nice 3k run. It was 3.2, nice and steady, just to like waken me up. I ended up listening to a podcast, The Diary of the CEO, brilliant podcast by the way. He has some unreal guests, so a lot of knowledge to gain from there. Because I just didn't have any audiobooks recorded. That's actually one thing I need to add to my list, just to go find some books so I can listen on my walks and runs. But yeah, showered, got ready for the day. I'm wearing this matching lounge set. It is super comfy. I got it on Misguided. So I'm still essentially having the same breakfast as you would have seen me eat in my most recent previous videos. except I have changed to using a vegan protein powder instead of the whey, just because I was having very bad bloating and stomach issues, and also my skin wasn't too great. I'm finding that the vegan protein is digesting so much better. I'm not having any stomach issues after having it, and also I find that it makes the oats just so much creamier. Been trying to find a good vegan protein powder, because initially I bought one of my protein, and no offense to my protein, like I think a lot of their products are actually great, but their vegan protein powder was just like, it just tasted like chalk, and I was like, I cannot have this. Like, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, it gotta be good. So I ordered some of Women's Best. I got the vanilla one, and I also got one in chocolate, and they are unreal. I'm like, where do I even start? There has been a lot that happened, and a lot of realization since I done my last YouTube video. So I'm just gonna sip away on my water with lemon. So essentially, when I started the 10-week challenge, there was already a few bumps and ups and downs, as I spoke about in the last YouTube video, between like Lisbon and being extremely bloated and things just not going as planned. But I was making progress, and my habits were improving. I was seeing physical changes, and then my graduation happened, which was exciting. It was a really nice day. I knew I'm just not gonna be training that day, and you know, I was like, that's just one day of the week, which is fine. I had a big night out planned as well. But then I heard awful news. So my dog, oh my god, it makes me so emotional. Okay, I can't cry online, but it makes me very emotional. So my dog passed away. You would have seen him in like a lot of my previous videos. I had him for, oh my god, this is so hard for me. I didn't know that I'm gonna get emotional talking about this, but essentially it was really hard for me because I had him for 12 years, and like, he was honestly like a child. And both for like my parents and for myself, it was like devastating. I found out this news the night of my graduation, which, like, look, it just made the day a little bit anticlimactic. But yeah, I just decided to go back home, go to my parents. They were obviously like super close with him as well, because like they don't have anyone else. Like when I'm in Galway, like it's just them two. So that dog was spoiled, like it slept with them, it had its own couch. So yeah, it was quite a hard time for like myself and my family, so I decided to go back home and just spend some time down there. And on top of that, work just got really busy and really stressful. There was a lot of deadline. Like I couldn't even properly grieve because there was so much work to do. I just needed to be on top of things regardless of how I felt. So trying to stick to this like challenge that I set myself was just not a priority for me, and that's just me being totally honest. One side of it. Then the other side of it, I felt that I was just measuring this challenge against the wrong metrics, because when I sat down and I set myself this challenge, like the main goal was to have more structure and better habits. Because as I mentioned in my last video, again, if you haven't seen it, when you finish watching this, go back and watch it so you know what I'm on about. I mentioned how I was just like picked up a lot of bad snacking habits, and like my binge eating, kind of emotional eating pattern started to sneak back in. So I just wanted to take control of that. But I felt that I just started to measuring this challenge as like how much progress I'm making physically. And I think part of that was just seeing people on social media, you know, dieting down for holidays. I actually have a trip booked which was spontaneous, coming up in like a week's time. So I was like, okay, I'm like, shit, maybe I should be dieting down, maybe I should be getting in better shape for it. And also the fact that I am present online every single day, like I put out content which involves like me being on camera, like photos of myself, like workout videos, so there is that little bit of a pressure to always look good. Just kind of moving away from that goal of certain body composition, and the more I'm gearing towards performance, going into the gym to honestly like boost my confidence, get stronger, lift more weights. I actually went back to CrossFit for the first time in like months, and it felt incredible. I was just like, I missed this so much because there's just so much focus on doing better. This is what like my journey is about at the moment. It's just like bettering myself outside of body composition goals, and that's what I enjoy the most. I enjoy just progressing in terms of getting strength, in terms of learning. Like I absolutely love everything to do with health and fitness and training. So if I can go in and learn from somebody else, or even learn by trial and error and experimenting, like I will do that. So for lunch, I am going to be making a turkey burrito bowl. It is honestly like the simplest lunch recipe ever. You just throw everything together in a bowl, and it takes 5 minutes to prepare, which I love because you can make it fresh, but then you're not spending forever in the kitchen either. The one thing that I did prepare in advance was my turkey mince, so I cooked enough so I can have it for 3 meals. It's like my last portion here today. And another little tip to make it quicker, I'm just using microwavable whole grain rice. And what you can do is also just cook a portion of rice and cook a bigger portion so you can have it over like 2 or 3 days. The best customer service. Getting my caffeine fix for the day. I've been absolutely obsessed with toasted bagels with turkey and cheese. Honestly, it is like my favorite snack. So I tend to have a high protein snack around like 4 p.m. just like between lunch and dinner to do me over. And I usually will be going for something like sweet or maybe like yogurt bowls, but lately I've just been enjoying like a savory snack, and to be honest, it just keeps me fuller for longer and more satisfied. Anyone else literally come home and straight away change into like trackies or PJs, something like loose and comfy? Because honestly, the minute I'm in the door, I'm just like, work clothes off and just get me into something oversized and baggy. But anyway, for dinner today, I'm gonna be making this creamy, cheesy chorizo and chicken pasta. So I'm gonna make 2 portions, basically to save time and save me from cooking tomorrow, and I can just save the other portion for the next day. I always tend to do that. Same with lunch. I'll cook a big enough portion to have over 2 or 3 days, especially on busy weeks when I'm not arse cooking, so I just have it there in the fridge. This is this is so fucking good. Honestly, I was just putting together a recipe, like putting together ingredients that I think are gonna go well, and it fucking worked. Delicious. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in such a food coma after this, and I don't even care. Guys, please let me know if you make this pasta. I want you to put it up on every social media you have, tagging me, because I want to see those recreations, okay? You need this pasta in your life. Okay guys, I am gonna end the vlog here because I'm meeting one of the girls now and we're going out to the beach for a sea swim. It's kind of cold today, okay, so I am dreading it a little bit, but we went a few days ago and it was my first swim of 2022 and it was so refreshing. Like, it really got me going in the morning. So I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna overthink it, I'm just gonna go. But I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for coming and watching today's video, and please, if you did enjoy it, leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe, because it honestly means the world to me. So I shall see you in another video.